Someone asked me the other day, do you think I really need to work with a financial advisor? So then I told them the Warren Buffett quote, never ask a barber if you need a haircut, right? But honestly, I let them know that at Roberts Wealth Management, we're so not salesy and not desperate to work with new clients. Actually, we don't work with anyone where the value that we provide isn't more than the cost of working together. I'm Carter Lewis, part of the All-Star Advisor team at Roberts Wealth Management. I wanted to share a few reasons when it could be a good idea to work with a financial advisor. The first reason, you get to a certain level of assets and you've been saving and you realize that a mistake that you make now can mean a lot of dollars. A big mistake now is one that you probably don't want to afford or try to afford. Something to be aware of is that every financial decision has a part financial decision and part emotional decision. And as you get closer to that retirement date, the emotional side of decisions gets stronger and stronger. I talk to people frequently who decided to move a big portion of their savings and investments into a cash position because they felt like it was the right thing to do. But 10 years prior, they wouldn't have made that decision. But now, because they're getting so close to this date where they have to start using the money, they want to make it more secure, or they feel like it might be more secure to be in cash. But there's better ways to make your nest egg secure and your income secure. And in this example, what they didn't realize is that cash could actually be the worst investment. When you factor in inflation and things getting more expensive, $1 million in cash can be worth $250,000 less just 10 years from now. So finding a good financial advisor can help you lessen those chances of making the wrong financial decision or possibly relying too much on the emotional side of things. Then on to another reason to work with an advisor is that you're not exactly certain how to prepare for the 4 economic seasons that we may face over the next 10 years. You might be searching for answers or reading and watching YouTube videos or asking friends and family. And then you're going to realize that there's so many opinions out there and many of them are conflicting advice. And this results usually in analysis paralysis. We've seen it in a lot of people that we're talking to, and it stops you from making the next step or the necessary steps to really improve your financial life. Another reason that people work with advisors is if you don't enjoy the financial investment world. If you don't want to spend your time learning and reading and studying and making decisions by yourself and then wondering if it's the best decision. Rather, you want to live a life that you are enjoying and it's exciting and it's fun and fulfilling, and you don't have to worry about the money piece as much. Of course, you're still aware and you're confident in it, but you're just not in the day-to-day managing it every single day. And becoming an expert in the financial world isn't on your bucket list. You want to do the things that you do best, and then you can hire for the rest. Sometimes we imagine it like you're going on a mountain trail hike, one that you've never been on called the Retirement Trail. You can do it solo, or you can hire a guide who's done it hundreds of times with others who are just like you. And when you get to that river that's blocking the trail, the guide knows exactly what stones to step on that aren't wobbly, aren't slippery, so that you can get across safely. And when you get to that rock wall, the guide's got those tools in his backpack where he can make the climb much easier for you. So if you end up interviewing advisors, they should be able to clearly communicate the value that they offer when you're working with them or if you're going to work with them. At the end of the first meeting with new people, we usually have a good idea on whether the value that we provide is going to outweigh the cost of working together, so that there's no question on whether it's worth it or not. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any topics you'd like us to cover or any questions for us, please email us at info@robertswealth.com. And as always, we want to know what you think. So if you find these videos helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe to our Retire Right YouTube channel. There you'll find video library where you can watch content on several financial topics. By liking and subscribing, you'll also be the first to receive updates when we release new videos.